Hi again. It's in the wind down to the weekend right now, and I'm working at home again, and so sitting on the sofa doing some work, and my dog there is looking very chilled out and making me feel like I can't wait till 5 o'clock. Um, but I wanted to tell you a little bit about what I'll be speaking about in Milan next week. If you followed me a little bit, you will know that I'm speaking at the CFO summit in Milan on Wednesday and Thursday next week, and I'm very much looking forward to it. It's a big deal for me, and to be opening the conference, and one of the things, I'm not going to tell you everything. Obviously, it's like an hour and a half talk, so I'm not going to get that across in 2 minutes. So just to give you a flavour for the kind of thing that I'm going to talk about is we tend to think about the title of the talk is something around a toolkit for the modern CFO, and we tend to think about a toolkit these days in terms of digital tools. So, robotic process automation, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, all those sorts of things. We think that is what the toolkit for a modern CFO must involve. But actually, one of my points is that the toolkit starts with the finance function, because I think what I've seen, CFOs have become a little bit detached from their finance function. They kind of let it run itself, while they go off and do the business partnering. So they sit with the board, they do the strategy, they go out and talk to investors, they go off around the world talking about funding and restructuring and globalizing and all that kind of thing, and leave the finance function really to manage itself. And I think we in the finance function tend to flounder a bit, and then we kind of beat ourselves up because actually we think, gosh, we're experienced finance professionals, we're qualified accountants, we're adults, we're graduates, we're not stupid people, and yet sometimes we find it difficult to sort of organise ourselves and get the priorities right, and and that's why I say I think it's down to the CFO. If who else is it going to be the responsibility of to lead the finance function? And I think CFOs need the finance function as much as the finance function needs the CFOs, because the demands of the CFO job are getting just so incredible through the pace of change, through the digital technology that's allowed so much globalization and speed of communication, and lowering barriers to entry in lots of sectors. So I think the CFO needs to leverage the skills and the experience that's in the finance team in order to continue to support the business. And just as much, the finance team needs the CFO. There needs to be more of a connection between them in the future. And I think that is one of the keys to unlock the toolkit for the modern CFO. So that's just a flavour. I've got lots more to talk about in Milan next week, and maybe I'll mention a little bit more in the run up when it gets to next week. And I'm thinking about what to do in terms of celebrating going over there and making a special occasion of it. And I reckon I may put some photos on Instagram and stuff like that. So if you go to the Supercharged Finance Instagram page, follow me, you might be able to see some pictures of me travelling through Milan and getting to the venue and enjoy myself there. So, and obviously, if you are going to the CFO Summit in Milan, please do reach out to me. Let's organise to meet up, and I'd love to meet new people, especially if we met first on LinkedIn. So anyway, I think that's enough for now, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.